Down the gallery, we're doing another little throwback Thursday. We are going back to the 70s, early 80s, so that classic salad, the spinach salad with that warm bacon vinaigrette that got all wilty and delicious. I always love that salad. But we're changing it up a bit. Changing it up, turning it into a fall spinach salad. And instead of that warm bacon vinaigrette, we're going with a warm apple cider vinaigrette. Now you're going to want to cook 4 to 5 pieces of bacon. Now we like the center cut bacon around here, but for something like this, you're going to need some bacon with a little fat on it because you still want some bacon fat for that vinaigrette. Now while the bacon is cooking, we're going to start to assemble our salad. Now that classic spinach salad had red onion, so always put your onions in a little bit of ice water and let them soak for a few moments. This takes that really strong, pungent taste out of them and helps make them really crisp. Now, of course, that classic spinach salad had hard-boiled eggs. So we're going to add some hard-boiled eggs all around. It's already looking a little 70s, isn't it? And then, of course, it had mushrooms. So if mushrooms are your thing, add some mushrooms. If they're not, that's okay. Leave them off. And then part of my falling it up is some candied pecans that I seasoned with a little bit of cinnamon. So we got a little bit of a cinnamon kick there. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a fall salad without apples. So I've got some apple chunks going in here. Doesn't this look beautiful already? And then some craisins. And then we're going to drain those red onions. Now this is a great tip for any kind of onions, green onions, yellow onions, any kind of onions that you want to use raw. This is a great tip. So for your dressing, you're going to bring your pan over medium high heat, and you want to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of that bacon fat. And really this is kind of up to you. If you want to add a little more bacon flavor, you can do 2. If you don't, then you can use 1. Now to that, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of diced shallots, and we're just going to let these cook for just a minute. Let them soften up a bit. And now to that, we're going to add 1 cup apple cider, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, and we want to bring this to a boil. Scrape any bits off of the bottom, because we're going to reduce this. I'm going to crank my heat up a bit because I want to reduce this. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of mustard. I have my whole grain mustard here, but any kind of a spicy brown mustard or a Dijon mustard will work perfect here. We're going to go with a pinch of kosher salt. And that's a pretty good pinch, so I'm going to say at least a half a teaspoon. I think black pepper here is perfect, or your mixed blend. I think either one will work just fine. We're going to watch this, and we want this to reduce by half. Now that our onions are drained, we can go on with our onions. Of course, we chopped up some of that bacon. How delicious does this look? Now, if you wanted to, I think like a goat cheese would be really nice here if you wanted to add some cheese, but doesn't it look beautiful so far? Okay, now that we've reduced, we're going to whisk in 1/4 cup of olive oil. Now slowly add this oil in, and I did 1/4 cup, but I might not use it all. I'll probably taste and then see if I want to add it all. I'm going to give this a taste. I think it needs a pinch of salt, and I think it's going to be okay if I finish adding that oil. Now, the beautiful thing about this dressing is, unlike that warm bacon vinaigrette, you had to do it warm, really. But this one, you don't have to. Now, I personally would toss mine with it warm because I just love how it wilts down the spinach. But you don't have to. This dressing will be just fine at room temperature as well. So either way, warm or cold, it's a delicious apple cider dressing on a beautiful fall salad. I'm keeping mine separate because, oh, I'm spilling it. After I take some pictures, I'm giving this to some boat friends who are heading out at dusk, taking their sailboat all the way out to the ocean to run down the coast on the outside. So I want them to have something easy to eat that they won't have to make for themselves tonight. So I'm going to pack this up for them. But I just wanted to share it with you. Isn't it beautiful? And the dressing, let's have one more taste. I think, oh, you know what? I'm going to dip a spinach leaf in there. This is a great fall salad. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope you like. Let me know what you think. I'll see y'all later.